His right is Officer Dalton Christie. And they were involved in a violent encounter in the city of Burton. And what we are here to do is give them an opportunity to address the community, you. And we have seen an overwhelming amount of support and love for not only these guys, but their families, the officers that responded, the agencies. And we just all felt it was appropriate. And behind these cameras are the families of these two heroes that we come to you. So I'd love for you to hear from Deputy Brandon Facting and hear what he has to say. And then I'm going to release some really cool facts about how these two know each other. So Brandon, the whole world is so thankful that you're speaking right now.
Thank you, Sheriff. I can't begin to express the amount of support and love and gratitude from everybody that's helped out and the support for me and my family. And you know, this time it's been rough, but we're pulling through. And I honestly, me and my family couldn't have done it without everybody and all the support from the community, the sheriff's office itself, and you know, people that I may have walked by on the street and never even knew, and they're out pouring support and helping out where they can. And I just can't tell everybody how grateful and thankful I am for it. As much as I wish I could thank every person individually, that'd be significantly difficult. So I would just like to say thank you, and can't tell you how much my family and I appreciate everything everybody's done for us.
We talked about Dr. Newblatt from Hurley, Dr. Beer, Dr. Mercer from the surgeons, all the staff. I mean, all those people that were there. How about the two that drove you there? What are their, remember their names?
Yep, Deputy Sean Clayton and Deputy Dustin Roy. They were definitely a huge part in it, and definitely owe them a huge thank you and can never repay them enough for what they did that day.
So we're going to come back because we have a few more thanks. So Dalton, if you are as much of a fan of Roadhouse as I am, tell us the story of Dalton.
The story of Dalton, similar to Brandon, I can't thank the community enough. While I work for the city of Burton, my community alone and all of Genesee County has been outstanding, taking care of me, making sure my family's well taken care of. And like Brandon stated, this is probably one of the hardest times in both of our lives we've ever experienced, and we wouldn't be able to get through without the love and support from everyone in the community, in the county, and Hurley Medical Center. Everyone has been outstanding, and there's no way we can thank everybody enough. There's not. There's no way we can fully say thank you enough to everybody for their love and support.
Now, driving your county car was Dion Smith, and who was in the back with you?
Officer Cord Rice, who I have many words for that gentleman that I can't thank him more than enough, and him and I have talked about it here and there, but that is a gentleman I thank every day.
And I'm going to tell you, I was with, obviously, Brandon in the trauma room, and you were here, and this guy never stopped smiling, even in the trauma room. You're a perpetual smile. How much time on the job do you have?
I have about 10 months.
And how much time do you have?
About 8 months.
Who'd you go to the police academy with?
I went to the police academy with...
that guy?
Not this guy. No, I think we missed each other.
We missed each other shortly. I went with Officer Cord Rice.
There you go. The same guy who treated you.
Same gentleman treated me and always told me if everything ever happened and he was the one working on me, we knew it would be okay.
Wow. Chief?
You know, I just want to say thank you to everybody as well. I'm very thankful that these two came out of this okay. We have a long road to recovery, obviously, but I know with the support that we've received with the community, that'll get them recovered that much quicker. I can't thank people enough. I mean, the reason these officers go out and do what they do every day is for the community. And it's such an inspiration to have the community step up this way. It inspires every officer that's heard of this to go out and continue to do the work they do in the community.
And we also want to add our friends at Elga. Immediately when this took place, we were already getting requests from people even outside the state of Michigan that wanted to support. So Karen Church, Elga Credit Union, Cheryl Sclater, a dear friend, right, Mayor, of us, and they said, we want to do a Facting Christie Hero Fund, and they opened it up, and they waived all their fees, and they were able to take in so many donations at their branches because people wanted to give. Our friends here at the media, Mid-Michigan, Channel 5, Channel 12, you push this message out for these families to be supported. So we want to give a great thank you to Elga, but also those people that came to the branches. You made people cry when you went to a teller and said you don't have much, but you want to give something. And one of the many stories that stands out was an elderly lady that could only give $10. And she wanted 5 to go to Dalton and 5 to go to Brandon. You know, we love being in the police. We love taking care of people. We love serving people. We love unifying people. And it's those stories that allow us the courage to keep going and going and going. We don't do this for the fame and fortune. We do it because it's within our heart. The second group I want to thank is the 100 Club. And you could look them up. The 100 Club is a nationwide organization. It's business owners, it's people in the law profession that come together and they pool their money and they support law enforcement. Officers killed in the line of duty. We've already had a death in North Carolina this year alone. And they support families that are struggling, families that have had a mass tragedy. And the 100 Club stepped up and were able to take care of some needs. Scaff Furniture. The Scaff company donated a chair that was much needed by the Facting family. All those people that helped at the fundraiser that was on Saturday in horrible weather. The dispatchers from 911. Like Brandon said, we could go all day and thank people, but there's some really, really key people that we want to thank. All the behind the scenes people, the visitors, the 24/7 guard, the staff over in ICU that took care of you. And this is a great thing. Dalton got released before Brandon, and as he was getting released, this guy got out of his bed and walked to his room.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful. I mean, these are the stories you just can't make up, and they are true heroic stories. So I'm going to give you guys a final word, so get prepared, okay? We just want to say from the Sheriff's Office, from the City of Burton, for all of the community, for those that are watching right now, I hope your heart is warmed. I hope you're encouraged that you see the faces behind the support that you gave and allows cops all over, not just here in this community, to feel as though that you know our hearts, that we love people. And for that, as the sheriff, I'm so thankful. So I'm going to start with you, Dalton, and Brandon, you get to send it home. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, like Brandon and I stated previously, we can't thank everybody enough, and I never will be able to thank everybody enough. And I know once I'm healed up, I'm going to be back out there, and I'm going to do all I can to do what I did prior to this, and thank everybody.
Yep.
Thank you.
And I agree with Dalton 100%. I wish I could thank everybody individually because this has been amazing, the amount of support that we had. And once I get healed up, it's going to be a long road, but you'll see me back out there too. So,
Absolutely.
And with that, have a good night.